What's up, everybody? What's up, Twitch Nation? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another flight, and welcome to another stream. I am your host for today's stream and captain for today's flight, Phoenix Black Knight. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the rain. Look at this. Oh my! Oh, you gotta love this right here. This is the route that we got today. We are going from Charlotte, North Carolina into Jacksonville, Florida, and it is raining, as you can tell, in Charlotte, you guys. But just to catch everything up, sorry the stream was a little late. Southwest. Wow, I'm already in pilot mode, you guys. I'm already in pilot mode. The reason the stream is late is because Microsoft Flight Simulator had a world update. So you guys probably heard about that, the big scenery updates for Hawaii and some other places as well. So we definitely got to take a trip out there to Hawaii. Definitely can't do it during the week because of work, but maybe one of these weekend days we can go across the ocean and do that, because obviously that's going to be a longer flight. But with it being on the weekend, maybe we can look into that. I'll look into it, see what we can do with it. But yeah, there are some world updates. So my Xbox had the update. That took some time to get that going. So, but here we are. We're here. We're gonna fly. We're gonna turn this day around and make this a great day with this rain here. So this is what we're gonna do, you guys. Let's go into our flight briefing. We're already in the plane. Let's go ahead and get our co-pilot off already. Let's just get preemptive on that. There we go. Let's get him on. Let's see how this activate everything. Go crazy. Let's go out and see which we're at. We do have live play on. We do have. Let's take off the. Yeah, I don't. Let's do that real quick. Let's go here. General traffic. Let's take the nameplates off. We're trying to simulate a real world. There we go. Let's apply it. Okay. Alright, you guys. So, let's get into our flight briefing. Let's pull everything up here. First off, let's go outside so you can see the plane. That's what we were originally doing. So we're in the A321 Neo. I mean, no, excuse me, just the A321, not the Neo. We're just in the A321. Look at this bad boy. American Airlines is what we're flying today. Definitely bigger than the 320 we were just in. Yeah, definitely bigger than that bad boy. We're still in this same Airbus family. So, alright. That's a nice, nice view of the plane. Let's jump back inside of the captain's seat to the captain view. Let's get this plane on its race. We came here to fly. Let's fly. Alright, let's go. So, let's get in our flight briefing so you guys can brief and know where we're going. So, we are American Airlines, so we just talked about. Our call sign today is American Airlines 1830. That's our call sign today. We are in Charlotte. We're going to take off to Jacksonville. Aircraft we're in is A321. Departure time on this is actually 1510 is the world time that we're matching. So 1510 is the departure that we are expected to land at 1633 in Jacksonville, Florida. Air time, they gave us about 55 minutes. The block time, they gave us about an hour and 23 minutes. They gave us ATC gave us a clearance of 30,000 feet, so we'll go up 30,000 feet. The total distance we're flying today is 335 nautical miles. Is the distance that we're flying today. Wind is 280-36 knots. Passengers on board today's flight is 168 passengers on board. Bulk fuel, we are using 6,604 grams, and cargo and payload, just payload itself, 17,527 grams. In Charlotte, you guys, we are going to take off of runway 5. We're going to climb up there, and we're going to sit up there on 30,000 feet as our cruising altitude we talked about. And when we come down into Jacksonville, they expect us to touch down on runway 08 in Jacksonville. And then in the weather, in Charlotte, as you can see, it's rainy. Yes, it is. That's supposed to be. It's 58 degrees and raining right now in Charlotte. When we get down into Jacksonville, it's actually going to get us up to 72 degrees and cloudy, though. We may have a little visual effect going into Jacksonville, but we will raise up into 72 degrees in Jacksonville. Alright, there's our flight brief for you guys. You've been briefed, I've been briefed, so let's go ahead and get this plane ready for passengers and let's get on our way. So let's go ahead and slide over here in the middle. Let's look up and go ahead and get our external battery power on. And then let's go ahead and get on our ATC and let's get our external power. So we got our external power on right now. Let's go ahead and get our ground power activated, a GP unit. Let's go ahead and turn our display panel up. APU bleed comes on, APU master comes off. Let's wait for the APU start. Nav light comes on right now, and let's turn on our beacon light on right now. Let's come back over here to the captain's view. Let's look at ATC. Let's go ahead and get our catering services going. Alright, co-pilot just got this catering services going. Let's go ahead and get the bagger services going. Alright, he's getting bagger services going. Let's go. Oh, I was used to the tablet. That'd be nice when this plane gets a tablet. Probably gonna get a... we're not going to set these up because we actually got floodlights on this now. So if we come over here and hit this, this is actually our floodlights. So if you guys look about right here in this area or right here in this area, we do got some floodlights. So we'll put the floodlights about right there. Let's turn this brightness up on this middle console right here so we can see all the buttons and levers. Let's slide over here. Flight display, let's go ahead and turn that on. Information map, let's go ahead and leave that on ARC. Let's slide over here to the MF. Takeoff speed today is going to be 210 knots. We will stay flaps 1 on this takeoff. So let's go ahead and put that in. We'll just wait for this thing to come up. 210 knots and stay with flaps 1. It's just till we get around that bend. If you look down there on the left, that's why we're doing that. 210 is entered. We just got that big turn. And once we get there around that turn, we can open it up. And when we do climb, we're going to climb at 1,500 feet per minute. So we're going to go ahead and enter that in. Perfect. And now let's go ahead and look back up and look. Let's see what we got going on there. That's up, that's up. Alright, everything's set there. Flight display. Let's go outside and see how everything's going on down here. Looks like they're finishing up right there. That's the catering service. So let's slide back this way since catering services is getting done. And let's go ahead and get our jetway connected. The gate that we are at, you guys, we are at gate D3. That was the gate that this actual plane was at. So we're actually at gate D3 as well. And it looks like, oh, look at that over there, you guys. Looks like someone's got a beacon light on. Someone's getting ready. So all their jetways getting connected. Nice. There's the A320 that we were flying last week. Oh, look at that. This is the exact same plane and the exact same gate. So that's funny that... Oh, yeah, see, we should be more lined up right there. So they got us on that way. Alright. Is what it is. Let's go ahead and turn on the APU. Let's position the camera so you can go ahead and hear it pull up. Put it right there. Let's slide over here to the middle. Let's go ahead and hit APU start. Fasten seatbelt sign comes on. No smoking sign comes on. Okay, APU's up. Let's jump back into the captain's seat. APU's up and available. We already hit the APU bleed, so let's go ahead and slide over here for a little bit. About right there. And then let's go ahead and hit battery 1 and battery 2 on. Let's go ahead and get our pumps on. Let's go ahead and end our GPU. And external power, let's turn that off. Slide over here. Let's get our co-captain. Let's put him on the call sign now. Let's get him talking to the tower. Let's go ahead and get our clearance to Jacksonville. Let's move our camera up here. There we go. Co-captains get our clearance to Jacksonville. They want us to take off and get up to 11,000 feet. So let's go ahead and punch in 11,000 feet right here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see that. Alright, altimeter, we got it. Altitude, 11,000 feet. Takeoff speed, we got it set at 210. We're going to go ahead and enter that. We're going to climb at 1,500 feet per minute. Slide back into the captain's seat. Let's do our zoom up a little bit. Co-captain's just finishing up our clearance. We're going to go ahead and get our jetway disconnected, and then we'll go ahead and get our pushback going, and we'll get engine 2 started up. Let's get ground services back on. Let's get this jetway disconnected. Pan over here so you can see it disconnect. Let's go ahead and ask for our pushback. Let's get rid of this screen. We don't need it anymore. Pushback is accepted. We're going ahead and put our engine mode on the plane is on normal right now. We're going to go ahead and put it on the start position. And we'll go ahead and start engine 2 as soon as we get connection with the pushback. And pushback is successfully going backwards. Pushback is connected. Let's go down here to the parking brake. Let's release it. And let's go ahead and start engine 2. I love when the 321s start up. You can hear the engines so loud. I can't wait till they come out with hopefully a payware add-on that you can enhance those sounds. Alright, pushback is stopped. Let's activate the parking brake again. Let's wait for engine 2 to come fully up and available. We'll go ahead and start engine 1, and then we will prepare to taxi. Got our clearance to taxi. Let's go ahead and check our flaps as always. Flaps, go down. Free brakes, let's bring those up. Pan around. Free brakes are up. Flaps are coming down. Let's jump back inside. Let's go ahead and flaps. Let's bring them all the way back up. Free brakes, let's bring them down, but let's get them armed for takeoff. Engine mode, let's go from the start position back to the normal position. We're going to go ahead and hit our brakes on there to help us taxi. We're going to go ahead and turn off our APU bleed, and we're going to turn off our APU master, which will turn off the APU start, and then we are ready to taxi. Take our wings down 1. Hit our runway lights. We are ready to taxi. Let's give this plane a little bit of power. Now it looks like, yeah, we definitely got to go left. I mean right. Alright, parking brake released. We've got momentum in the plane. We can go ahead and go right. Thumbs up and salute. See you. Oh, let's go fly, you guys. Let's go fly. Let's do it. Where's our taxi ribbon? Where are we going? Oh, they had it straight out behind us. Okay. Looks like the rain let up a little bit. Do expect a little bit of turbulence. I would expect. With it being a little bad weather here. There goes somebody. Alright, let's go ahead and make our call to the passengers real quick as we taxi. We'll go ahead and make our call to our passengers. Oh, sorry, I was looking at SimBrief. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. First up, we want to thank you for choosing American Airlines for your travel needs. Right now, we're in Charlotte. We're going to be taxiing right now to runway. We are taxiing right now to runway 5. We're going to take off runway 5 going into Jacksonville, Florida. Right now, the current temperature in Jacksonville, Florida is about 72 degrees and cloudy. We do expect a nice cool descent. They do have us up here about 52 minutes, and we'll get you on the ground as soon as we can. Once again, thank you for flying American Airlines. Enjoy your flight. Alright, so we made our call, you guys. Let me tell you what the taxi was on this. It tells us on here what the taxi minutes were. A 7-minute taxi. It was a taxi time on this. It was 7 minutes for this plane when it went to take off. Alright, let me line it up. We can take it outside just for a second. You can check it out. But there you go. This is Charlotte. And we got some people playing here too. Someone's coming behind us right there. Someone's coming up. Alright, we really gotta focus. Let's go. I need to really focus on driving. Alright, let's take the lefts here, and this should take us straight up to our runway. There it is. Let's see if we can get it straightened out a little bit. There we go. Engines to idle. Let's go ahead and stop short and get clearance for takeoff. Parking brake activated. (3011) for our altimeter, and we're clear for takeoff, which means runway lights come off, landing lights come on, taxi lights go to on position. Those should have been on at the beginning. Should turn those on. I want my wing lights on, and now we turn the strobe light on. All right, we are ready to roll. There she is. All right, let's go ahead and get our stopwatch ready. Let's go ahead and just activate it now. We'll just take off a couple seconds. Okay, let's give the plane some power. Let's take off our parking brake. Flaps are already set at 10%. Parking brake release. Let's see where that one guy went. Oh, look at them. They're all just over there chilling. There's 1, 2, 3 planes over there. Make our call. Flight crew, prepare for takeoff. Alright, let's go fly, you guys. Twitch Nation, you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get it in flex mode. There's flex. Let's go. Let's get it lined up. Center line. There's 80. V1, rotating. Positive climb gears up. We gotta stay on flaps 1. Activate our 210. Activate it. Out of flex mode, we're gonna hit that and climb. Auto throttle is activated. Let's go ahead and get on our flight plane. Let's go ahead and bend the nose down a little bit. Alright, get it lined up right there. Let's get the autopilot activated. Smooth transition to the autopilot. Perfect. Let's go ahead and come over here. Speed brakes, let's get those deactivated, get those disarmed. There we go, deactivated. Let's get them just disarmed. They're right there. And then terrain, let's get that turned on. And then we're gonna make this sharp turn. They got us coming up here, but we're going 210. And we got our flaps going and we are holding. Alright, here it comes. Let's hit this turn. See what it looks like. Not too bad of a turn. I mean, that's why we're going 210 knots. We can make that. Look at that rain, you guys. Oh, look at it coming down over there. You can see it. Alright, let's jump back in. Yeah, you can see it over there. Get our camera view up. Yeah, there we go. How about right there? I like that. Okay. Got the rain coming up on the windshield. Okay, we're around that turn again. I'm comfortable opening up the speed, so let's go ahead and turn our flaps up. And then we're going to go up to 250 knots. So flaps are at 0 and clean. 250 is entered. We're still going to keep our rate of speed of climbing. We're going to still keep that at 1500. Let's go ahead and release the crew so they can go ahead and prepare for services. There we go. Nice takeoff. Nice takeoff. We're at 7,500 feet, climbing up to 11,000 feet. Once again, you guys, once we get above 10,000 feet, that's when it's called a free climb. We'll open up our speed, and then we'll open up our climb, and we'll get this plane going. But until then, we can only go 250 knots. 250 knots below 10,000 feet. And we can only climb, I think the max was, I don't remember the max, but where I figured out where the game was to keep it with ATC with the correct speed without them yelling at you you're going too slow or too fast. It was 1500, so I just felt faulty on that. Alright, 8,300. I'm going to shut the mic off. Enjoy the sounds of the game, the sound of the rain. I'll come back on when we get about 10,000 feet, when we got to turn our lights off and everything. Coming up on 9,700 feet, you guys. Let's go ahead and start prepping the plane for above 10,000 flying. So let's go ahead and turn our landing lights off. Taxi light goes off, nose light. Wing lights come off, and strobe light comes off. Oh, above 10,000 feet, let's go ahead and hit 335 miles, 35 knots. 335 knots. We got to change our altimeter 3013. There we go. I wonder when we break cloud coverage, you guys. Right now we're at 10,700 feet and we're still in the clouds. We haven't broke the cloud cover yet. I wonder what we'll be at. Alright, let's climb the 22,000 feet is what they want us at. Above 10,000 feet, free climb. Above the 10,000 feet, I'm going to take our nautical range and then move it out to 20. I see some cloud breakage right there. What are we at? About 14,000 feet. Still a lot, but well, we'll see. We're getting to the top. We'll go 16,000 feet. They want us to change our altimeter to 1-2. Let's take it down 1. All right. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Not too bad. Alright, I'm going to leave the camera right there. At 18,000 feet, let's go ahead and get our altimeter. We're going to put that in standard on barrel. There you go. ATC wants us up to 30,000 feet, so let's go ahead and get 30,000 feet entered in. There it is. You're above the cloud coverage, you guys. Look at that. Let's take it outside. I'm line this up. Go. On our way to Jacksonville, which is also cloudy, but 72 degrees. Coming up on our cruising altitude of 30,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and let the passengers move about the cabin. So we'll go ahead and take off the passenger seatbelt sign. Let's go ahead and make the call. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, you are now free to move about the cabin. Alright, 30,000 feet, you guys. Let's go ahead and do our 30,000 feet or cruising altitude. Let's go ahead and do our briefing on that. Let's get everybody caught up who just joined in. If you just joined the stream, if you just joined the flight, welcome aboard. I am your captain, Phoenix Black Knight, and just getting on the stream. I am your host for today's stream, Phoenix Black Knight. You guys, appreciate you guys tuning in. Right now we're just going to go over what we just went off on the takeoff on. We like to call it the cruising altitude mid-flight briefing. So if you're just joining us, we just took off from Charlotte, North Carolina. We're going into Jacksonville, Florida. We're in the Airbus 320. Is what we're in right now. We took off, it was 15:10 when we take off. We're expected to arrive in Jacksonville at 16:33. Airtime they gave us was 55 minutes, just under an hour. They did give us a block time of an hour and 23 minutes to get the flight done. Cruising altitude is 30,000 feet, which we are at right now. We did take off the fasten the seatbelt sign is off, so passengers are free to move about the cabin right now. The distance we're flying is 335 nautical miles. Winds right now 280 slash over 36 knots. With passengers on board is 168 we have on board today. We just took off of runway 5, and when we come down in Jacksonville, they expect us wheels down on runway 8. And when we left Charlotte, it was 58 degrees and rainy. And then when we get into Jacksonville, it's going to be 72 and cloudy. There you go, you guys. You have been briefed. Everybody else has been briefed. Cruising altitude. I'm going to go ahead and shut the mic off. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the flight. If you need anything to talk, go ahead and hit me on chat. If you need anything or want to talk about anything, hit me up on chat. Other than that, enjoy the game, you guys. I'll see you on our cruising, on our descent. I'm going to turn our terrain off, you guys, since we are above 20,000 feet. Let's get that off there. Ground speed is that we're going, let's zoom down here so you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. If not, I'll tell you. Ground speed is exactly 500 miles per hour right now. That's the ground speed we're going at. All right, we just got our descent. They want us down to 18,000 feet, so let's go ahead. Here we go, 18,000. Let's go ahead and get our seatbelt sign. Get that on. We should be out over the ocean right now. Yeah, we are. I'm going to pull our speed back to 280. Coming up on 20,000 feet, let's get our trim back on. Just got to 18,000 feet. When they give us our next descent, we'll prepare the plane. We'll just get our altimeter. We'll put it on 29.92 until told otherwise. Go ahead and just do it now since we're already at 18,000. Turn our speed down to 250. ATC doesn't want us to go faster than that. And they want us down to 8,000 feet. Forgot to mention, you guys, our approach and our landing is kind of crazy. Our approach is crazy. Let's see if we can zoom this out. Look at this. We go around and around, come up, circle, and then come down. So down, over, out this way, circle, and come back in that way. Oh man. $10,000 feet. Ooh. 300. We're on the approach, which means we drop this down to 210. Let's finish getting our lights on. Those are landing lights. Those come on. Nose lights, they come on. Wing lights come on, and strobe light comes on. Slide over here. Let's get the view up from this angle because we're lined up with the plane. Go about right there, you guys. I know it's probably going to be hard for you to see the angle on the right to see the altimeter, but this helps us line the plane up. All right, 9,500 feet. Going down to 210 knots. We're going to go ahead and activate flaps 1. Below 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get our nautical range. Let's get that on the 10. And let's do this crazy approach. And this is the approach that the sim brief said this flight took. So I matched everything up. So this is going to be fun. There's our ILS. Want us to descend to 2,100 feet. And they want us to keep our speed not above 210 knots. So since we already got a 210, there we go. That's 21. This is the lowest I've ever flown. 2,100 feet. I've never flown this low on an approach. Well, me, just for my reference sake, make sure I heard what I heard. 21. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the lowest I've flown for an approach. 2,100 feet. Florida, you flat. We know they're flat. Alright, man. Okay, let me tell you, we're at 6,900 feet, coming down to 6,800 feet, descending down to 2,100 feet. We do have a fasten the seatbelt sign on, we do have our landing lights on, runway lights on, and we have a strobe light on. Plane is prepared for 10,000 feet flying. We are going 210 knots, which is the ATC want us to go for our approach. We could have gone direct right there. There you go. They're gonna cut us, looks like, nope, never mind. I could go direct, we could put direct and go that way, but since we're still descending, I don't want to get there too early, so. wonder what this plane looks like this low to the ground to those people down there. Hey man, we're only, we're only 2,700 feet above you right now. Well, mine does.
2,500.
Check. Jacksonville, Florida, everybody. The airport should be right over here to the right, guys. There it is. That's the airport we're going into right there. Jacksonville International. We gotta go out this way, make another loop, and we're gonna come in and zoop, bring it right out in. We're down to 2,000 feet. So we were just at 2,100 feet, so we're just dropping down 100 feet. That's not a bad place, huh? All right, we're gonna stop that U. Bring that U around right into our runway. What a crazy approach for a commercial flight of this size, too. This is a fun approach. Don't forget, we still are flaps 1. Alright, we're going to make our turn to the left here. Not too bad. Let's see what it looks like on the outside. Alright, let's bring it back into the captain's seat. Alright, so we should be straightened out. Come right into our runway, you guys. This is gonna be a fun approach. After that, let's get it though. We got it. There it is. There's our runway right there in front of us. Let's get this straightened out. Winds aren't bad so far. Plane not shaking as much as I thought it would be with this cloud coverage, so we're doing okay. Coming up on our magenta, if you want to call that a purple diamond. It's actually locking up with our runway right now, our ILS localizer. So let's go ahead and hit our lock. So we lock on with our runway. There we go. We will hold 210 until we get approval to approach the runway. Then we'll drop it down to 160 and we'll go flaps full. I've never flown this low to the ground. 2,000 feet. I mean, that's where we start our glide slope, is at 2,000. Florida, you are flat land. Flat land. Probably get the same thing. Where else would you get really flat land at? If you're flying into Wisconsin, probably. North Dakota, is that all flat out there? They're probably down in the 2,000 range. No, they're higher Midwest though. That elevation's higher, so never mind. They're probably still at 4,000, 5,000 feet. Oh, there's our tower. They want us to approach. So approach speed is 160. 160. Let's go flaps 2. Let's hit approach. Flaps 3. We just made clear to approach. Let's go flaps full. Okay, we got our approach speed of 160 knots. We're at 2,000 altitude. That is going to be our miss approach as well if we do miss. We got our lights on. We got our strobe light on, beacon lights, wing lights, nav lights. We also got our nose light on. We got our landing lights on. Runway lights do not come on yet. We do have a fasten seatbelt sign on. No smoking sign is on. Cabin is prepped for approach. Put our camera right here, and then let's put it right there, because that is our center point. Comes our diamond. Glide slope's gonna be active and alive here shortly. Watch our nose of the plane start to tip down. Start this. There it is. Glide slope activated. Clear the land. Landing speed. Autopilot takes care of that. Runway lights, let's get those on. Speed brakes, let's get those to arm. Gears, let's go down. from outside, you can see him. Auto brakes. Let's go low. Alright, plane's ready for landing. You guys are probably excited for the landing. I'm ready for landing. Let's get this plane on the ground. I'll talk to you guys around the ground. Follow the guide slope. That was a big air bubble. I don't know why the Airbus always gives you that air bubble like that. 1,000. I'm going to take over the plane. Landing's mine. See you guys on the ground. Flight crew, prepare for landing. Check. Continue.
300. 200. 100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Nose down. That was a little rough. We weren't coming up on that. That was a little jolted people on that one a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's get our APU bleed on. APU master comes on. And APU starter comes on. Let's hit next brake. Slow down this thing a little bit. Let's get next taxiway off. Alright, let's turn off. Flight display is off. ILS comes off. We'll take this right here. Little rough on that landing. That was a little hard. We didn't flare like we should have. We hit that bubble twice, which made us a little high on our descent on that glide slope. So we were gaining speed instead of losing it on that landing. So don't know why we hit that bubble twice. Usually you hit it once comparing to the Flight Academy. So twice put us high, so we had to hit down a little harder than we liked. Everybody's definitely awake. Alright, let's stop short here. Let's contact ground. Parking brake activated. Let's get an ATC on. Let's go ahead and get a Jackson ground on and tack to the gate. Hour and 10 minutes, you guys. Let's take 2 minutes off of that. 1 minute off. Yeah, 110. Leave it on 110, sure. That was from takeoff till now. 110. Let's get a taxi gate. Let's go. We got clearance to our gate. Let's clean our flaps up. Flaps go up. Brakes go up. Ooh, wrong way. Camera. There we go. Let's turn it this way. Zoom out. Let's check out Jacksonville. Where's everybody in Jacksonville? It's not one person playing here. Jacksonville, Florida is not one plane like. No, there's one, but I don't think it's. I think it's an AI. Let's make this turn here. There's our gate in front of us. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody playing in Jacksonville logged on right now. You know, lights up, taxi lights, landing lights, bumper lights, strobe lights. Whew, sorry. Man, this has been a rough one, you guys. I apologize. We'll come better tomorrow. All right, slow it down a little bit. Let's find our center line. There it is. There's our marshal. He wants us to go to the left. Let's go back to the right. Just be on our center line right there. Perfect. This plane doesn't want to stop. Yeah, this is a stream. This was a stream. Alright, gateway's coming to us. Parking brake activated. Engine's idle. Let's get our seatbelt sign off. Flaps are cleaned. Beacon light, wing lights, everything's off. Let's go ahead and kill engine 1. Master warning lights off. Let's go ahead and get our ground power unit connected to the plane. Oh, missed it. Denied. Oh, they're gonna push us back. Engine 2 off. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. There's our power supply. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and hit our external power on. Master warning lock comes off one more time. Let's turn our battery powers off. Let's turn our fuel pumps off. There you guys have it. Alright. Total flight time they gave us is 1 hour and 10 minutes. Get from North Carolina into Jacksonville. Like I said, we were a little rough on that landing. We did have 2 air bubbles, unfortunately. 2 pocket clouds. That made us go a little bit higher. I could have raised the nose earlier and kind of glided a little bit in. A little bit easier, but I mean that was a little hard landing there. This plane's definitely we looked at before it's going to be going out again. But hey, well, at least we've got middle of the runway. Little baby steps, so we got on there. But that's it, you guys. That's it for me for today. I appreciate you logging on and watching and being I guess I would say, what were you guys mean? You guys were passengers as well. So appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. If you want to hit that follow, guys, so you guys get alerted every time I get a stream, and everybody on YouTube as well. Come on over to Twitch and interact. Say hi. Don't be shy. But other than that, that's it, guys. I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's flight. Until then, that's it. I'm out. Later.